Hello everyone, this is Jenna from Resell and Shipped here today to do a quick what sold video of the best for January and December. I know I haven't done a video of one of these in a very long time, and that's because my what solds are really just me clearing out old inventory, things that you probably don't want to buy or shouldn't buy, um, things that sat for a year or two, or things that had damage. So that's been most of December and January for me. Come February, I'll start listing better things. As I am preparing for my move, I want to try to get rid of my shoes most specifically. So I want to list any shoes that I have not listed for February. So I'll start doing more of the regular what sold videos again. But for now, what I'm going to do is just tell you a couple items that sold in January and in December that I thought were particularly interesting, or things that maybe you want to look forward to pick up. So without further ado, we'll start with this first one, which is LuLaRoe Cassie skirt. LuLaRoe right now, the market is very over flooded. So if you do get in, you need to know your stuff. So this one thing I did pick up at Goodwill for $4.99. I did not sell it for that much. As you can tell, it is with free shipping, but it did sell for $15.99, so I did make a couple dollars off of this. I don't have my spreadsheet like I usually have. Like, this was very impromptu kind of thing, just to talk about these different pieces. So probably after everything is said and done on this, I made, let's see, I'm going to say probably about $7 or so on this skirt after taking out profit and shipping costs and fees. Now, if you do get into the LuLaRoe market, make sure you are looking for prints that people are going to want. Floral in particularly, which is why I think this skirt sold so fast over the other ones. I only had this one listed probably since December, I think, is when I put these up. So since December, this was listed. It sold in about a month. The other two skirts, however, are still up for sale. Next item that I have is this eyeshadow tank top. As you can see, the background is a little bit different than my regular pictures. This is an older picture, so this has actually been up for quite some time, but I've dropped it considerably. I started really high. This was one of my own personal tops. I would never probably buy this to resell, but the word that, and the reason that I'm putting it in here, is the word that sold it was iridescent. When I added iridescent, or actually not iridescent, because I actually think that might be spelled wrong. I don't know. But the word that sold it was metallic, because that trend, that metallic trend, is still very popular with that like rainbow kind of thing. And I think that's what sold this. So this sold more likely for the metallic iridescent rainbow thing than anything else. But I did want to share those words, not so much the brand with you, but using those words, keywords, for your listings. So I paid, I think whatever the price tag says, $32, though I always got things on sale, so maybe like 20% off of that. So I didn't really make anything back for profit on this. But at least I did sell it instead of just giving it away. Vera Bradley shoes. These are super cute. They are actually my size, but I don't wear open toe anything anymore. They were brand new at Goodwill. Had a little bit of shelf wear from them. Retail price was $24. Sold for $17.60 with fast and free shipping. One in a flat, not a flat rate, run in a first class mail bag with bubble wrap. Very cute, I think. Very cute shoes. The next item is this Disney store. I'm gonna butcher this thing's name. Okapi, something, I don't know. Anyways, This type of animal is, I think, a relative of the zebra. It's an animal that survived, like, it's been around for a really long time. The actual animal, not the stuffed animal. But this sold for $17.99 with $4.99 shipping, which I thought was kind of interesting because I had it listed for $19.99 with free shipping for a really long time and no one bought it, and then I finally added best offer and it just sold for $17.99 with $4.99 shipping. So it actually did go priority because it was a little bit bigger than I thought. So I didn't quite make as much, but still not too bad a profit. I do believe I made, probably after feeds and everything, at least $10 on this item. Me Yim Bunny Rabbit. I actually took a best offer of this for $18, I believe. It was small. I paid only $1 for it. Oh, and the Okapi, I only paid $1 for him too. But the reason she sold so high, even though she's small, is she's made out of organic cotton, and she is no longer, what is that word? I want to say in print, but that's for books. She's no longer produced. Like, she's not made anymore, the specific brand model. And these actually sell for a lot of money. So if you ever get a chance to check out the Medium website, they're pretty pricey little creatures, little bunnies and other things. So definitely be on the lookout for this. Anything that looks like, when I pulled her out, you can just tell by the dress she's wearing. It's like, organic cottony. It looks like something special. So always look and always check your solds. This is something that I picked up, one of the mistake items, but I'm showing it to you because of what it is. It's actually not a mistake. I did pick it up, but I didn't realize it had quite so many holes. It had quite a few holes, and I did put in the title it had holes, and I pointed out all the different holes where it was. But it had it's vintage Disney store, and this had Winnie the Pooh embroidered. So even though it did have holes and everything, and it did have this nice painted scene with this embroidery, it still sold. Um, it still sold for pretty good. I think I might have taken a best offer on this for a couple dollars more. I think she maybe did $8 or something, but I only paid about $2 something for it. So if it would have not had the holes, vintage Disney store is something you should pick up. This should have been, if I would have known, if it didn't have holes, maybe a $30 shirt. So it's something you should pick up, but also just make sure to look over your items carefully. This is a bin find. It's a Vivian Tam top. I picked this up it didn't seem like really anything when I found it in the bins. It was a very small t-shirt. But apparently Vivian Tam is a designer and her stuff goes for quite a lot of money. And I hadn't seen anything like this except for something kind of similar on, I think it was Tradesy, and they wanted quite a bit more for it. But my tag on mine was very, not, you couldn't really see anything, so I didn't know the material, if it was exactly the same as the one on Tradesy or not. So I just said that it was probably a poly cotton blend, because that's what it, or cotton spandex blend, but I don't know for sure because that's what it felt like. But it was just almost like a basic tee, but it had this pretty floral black, and then back, and then had Ganesh, Hindu god on it, and it went for full price to California. So, and I've had two of these, not two of these items, but two of these things happen where for the Okapi, where is it? Where the Okapi, I can't say it. This and this both went to brand new buyers. So basically somebody, and the way I see it, and I know a lot of people are worried on selling to brand new buyers, but if somebody is typing into Google Vivian Tam Ganesha top and your item pops up, the only way for them to buy your item is to create an eBay account to buy it. So both with this item and the Occupy, whatever, this thing, were brand new buyers who created their account that day, and I believe to get these items, because this is not something that comes up often, and this also is not something that comes up often. So don't be scared to sell to new buyers, is what I'm trying to say. I'm sure there are some that are not so great, and I'm sure it happens, but that's part of the business. And if you want to make a sale, you just gotta kind of accept that and move on, because you can make great sales from brand new buyers too, because obviously now this person has bought something on eBay, they might come back to eBay. The next item I have is this logo piece. It was a chiffon trim cardigan with a French terry peplum type of thing. These are selling pretty well. This sold for $25 for a best offer with $4.99 shipping. Really cute cardigan. I'm trying not to pick up black pieces so much anymore because it's really hard to keep them clean. Or not clean. They're clean. It's just that my dog has white hair and I don't know why, but anything black, it just sits on. And so I've gotten rid of all my black stuff, and I just try not to pick up black stuff anymore. So I kept this in my room that the dogs are not allowed in. So obviously it was fine, but I just don't want to pick up any more items that are black anymore. But it was a good sale price because I only picked it up for about $4.99. So it was a good buy. Banana Republic blazer. This was really pretty. It looks like beads. And I made sure to say woven beaded pattern because it's not really beads. It's all woven material. And I think I did do a best offer of, I don't know, I think it was like 30 maybe, but it was definitely worth it. It was really pretty. I paid $6.99 for it. They paid for shipping, and it's just was a really neat piece. So Banana Republic is not something I would recommend picking up all the time unless it's a neat piece, and the same thing goes with J. Crew. You have to be really careful with the J. Crew pieces you pick up, Banana Republic, and also Chico's. You have to really know what type of Chico's to pick up, and it's not just anything. Like, if this was a plain blue blazer, I don't think it would have sold as much. Or if this was a shirt, it's not going to sell as much. But I think because it was very unique is why it sold for a higher asking price. So those are the items that I wanted to share with you today. Like I said, not like a regular what sold this week kind of thing, but just like a quick talk through about different items that were decent, that did sell, and just some things for you guys to know. So I hope you guys enjoyed the little impromptu what sold in January and December best of type of things, and I'll be getting back to making more of these videos in February. So thank you guys so much for watching, and have a good night. Bye.